Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to a very special episode, very special and unexpected episode of Building a Nation with Team Canada, because we suddenly and surprisingly have a place in the Club World Championship. We got about a week's notice when it popped up on our schedule that, hey, guess what? You got to bring all your guys back from vacation and get into the Club World Championship playoffs versus Team Wellington. Now, board expectations for this is to finish in the third place playoff, but we got a lot to figure out before we worry about board expectations. So let's take a look at this here Club World Championship. Title holders are Liverpool from 2021. So it looks, I was going to say it looks like an every 2-year competition, but no, it seems to be an every year competition. Liverpool won it last, no, it hasn't been played. It didn't get played in 2022. Other than that, it's been played every year. 2022, who knows why? But it was not played then. It's being played now, and we're in it. Why are we in it? Good question. I believe we're in it because Canada is hosting it in 2023. I ran into this in one of my previous saves. Now, why we're in it instead of Montreal or Toronto is a good question. I think I know the answer to that, but we'll get to that in a minute. You know, our opponent here, Team Wellington, from, I believe they're from New Zealand. Take a look. Wellington, New Zealand is a place, and yes, they are a New Zealand club currently playing in the New Zealand Premiership. Average facilities, 2-star reputation, they're sort of okay. You know, they're not the best team in the world. You look at their values are certainly low, but their league has a salary cap, kind of like Major League Soccer. So I think their values are kept sort of artificially low in the same way we keep ours low in MLS. Same with Australia. They've got low values there because of salary cap reasons. So they could be a better team than what their values are. We've done some scouting on these guys, and they seem not great. 2.5 stars are sort of their best. So we should be able to beat this team. But on the international stage, you never know what could happen. Team Wellington. Okay, Wellington. Here we go. Let's look at the stages, and here we go. We've got a look at the playoff tree. Get a feel for what's happening here. So Toronto FC is in the competition. So that's 2 Canadian teams in the competition. And you might be asking yourself, why is that? Well, the answer is simple. 2023 was a banner year for TFC. They won the North American Champions League. That's why they're in this competition. They also won MLS Cup. So it's an outstanding year for TFC. 2 of the biggest wins on the continent. They didn't beat us for the Canadian Championship, though, as you can see here, runner-up. So we beat them for the Canadian Championship, which means we're going to Champions League next year. They're probably going anyway. Do winners go automatically? I have no idea. But anyway, hopefully not. Anyway, so 2 Canadian teams in it, and I also, I believe it's being played on home soil. I don't exactly know where yet, but we'll notice that when we get to the match preview. So it's an interesting competition, a lot of stuff going on. Team Wellington, I believe this is a 1-game playoff. Take a look at the rules. Playoffs. Number of teams, 2. That's us. Match rules, 3 from 12 plus 1 extra time sub. That's good. Maximum of 23 players registered. We've already registered. Prize money, $1.29 million for the loser. That's pretty good. How much does the winner get? They move on and probably get more prize money for the next round. Red cards, winner qualifies for the quarterfinals. So it looks like a 1-game, winner take all, and we move on to the bracket. Now, if this is properly seeded the way it is. Liverpool has advanced. They've gotten the bye all the way to the semifinals. So if we win, if we beat Wellington, we'll take on ES Sahel. No idea who they are. We can't click on them. Can't tell who they are. TFC is playing Suwon. Probably, yes, K-League. So they are a Korean team. They've got some pretty good values here. So Toronto may be getting a slightly rougher deal. We don't know anything about ES Sahel. They might be like the African winner. So maybe they're from North Africa somewhere. I have no idea. GRE, I believe that's a Brazilian team. They've got the bye also to the semifinals. So the winner of those, the winner of Toronto and Suwon should take on GRE from Brazil. And the winner of ES Sahel and our game should take on Liverpool, which is, basically impossible, but it'll be fun to play against Liverpool nonetheless. So let's get to our match preview and see what we're dealing with here. So we are at Olympic Stadium in Montreal. I would prefer to play our home game. That would be nice, but we're going to be playing in Montreal. It's 41 degrees, gusty, possible rain showers, refereed by unknown. So that's probably not a good call. Even the referees are on holiday here in North America. It's kind of a bad time for this. But we are favorites, 5-4 favorites. We come in inconsistent form. 2 wins, 2 losses, and a draw. We have obviously never played these guys before. They don't appear to have a head coach, so that could be detrimental. Don't think the New Zealand leagues are loaded in this database. Australian leagues possibly. New Zealand leagues not likely. Yeah, so let's get to our team selection. We're going to go reverse Z, see how this works for us. We got a little bit of fitness issue there with Shamit Shom in the midfield. We could go with Colin, but Colin is completely unfit. It's not really a ton of fitness going on in the bench. It's actually very good that I called all these guys up for international duty because they've got a little extra level of fitness. They're in the 70s and 60s instead of the 50s. So, good for me, I guess. Foresight on my part. But let us submit this team. We've got a lot of guys struggling with match sharpness. It's fine. Let's go. The scouting report on them was pretty minimal. It said that they played the 4-4-2. They faced the 4-4-2. It's like they played one game and it was against the 4-4-2, basically. So they have switched up formations, however, and gone to the diamond. They've got a guy with a black and white photo. I don't know what this is about. Andrew Bevan, why is your photo black and white? How old are you? You're only 31 years old, my dude. You can get a color photo. Let's figure that out. But yeah, he's not a terrific looking player. He's okay physically. He's not up to our standards, that's for sure. H. Watson is their leading goal scorer. 21 appearances, 11 goals. In the New Zealand League, Rogerson also up top, 7 goals in 11 games. Their captain, Sinclair, on the right, does not have a photo. Hasn't played a ton this year. Only 6 starts, 1 assist. Brown, what's their goalkeeper look like? 14 reflexes. He's okay. But other than that, that's about what he's got going for him. 6'2", should have decent-ish physicals. We can score on this guy. Meanwhile, we've got McGee in goal. We're going with our starting lineup. Zlatkovic, Nerwinski at fullbacks, Dunn and Jaguar in the midfield, Tibert, Daniels in the midfield, Timoteo, Shamit Shom, Venuto, highest average rated player in the entire Major League Soccer, 12 goals, 8 assists, another tremendous year for Venuto. Good thing I re-signed him, because who knew we were going to play in this competition anyway. And Darren Sr. up top, third leading goal scorer in Major League Soccer, 20 goals last year. Let's go. Can they stop our offense is the question. Let's be passionate. Team should be winning this. Let's go. New Zealand, get out of here. Okay, we're covering their fullbacks. We are pressing their midfielders. That's what we want to do. Maybe we should, go down the wings, but we'll figure that out. Might have a problem motivating the team against the... What? Are you serious? Who are you? Andrea Brown, journalist from the American Soccer Free Press. Experience with great respect, but come on. I don't think this will be a problem. The price of victory should be on the player's mind. Andrea's got 2 questions. How pleased are you that Venuto signed a new contract? Yes, I'm very, very pleased. Outstanding. All right. Sort of half-filled Montreal Stadium. Not everybody could make the trek across country, apparently. I mean, none of our fans were expecting this, apparently. We got the note a week ago. Say, hey, who wants to come to Montreal and watch us play a team from New Zealand for World Cup dominance, World Club dominance even. Dunn wins the header. Let's go back to extended highlights. This is too important. Venuto's got some space outside. Yeah, we should definitely be going down the wings. He sends it into Senior. Can't win the header. Schmidt show him to Timoteo, and he scores early on the opening highlight. There we go. That's a way to start, boys. That's a way to start. So Venuto, our guy with a brand new contract, feeling good about life, loving everything. Schmidt shown great pass. Timoteo, bang, bing, bang, boom. Up 1-0. So it looks like we're going to make the second round. Can we say that 3 minutes in that we're already going to win this? It's probably not a good idea. All right, we got Timoteo. What are you doing? You should have passed that to Tibert. He was wide open. He gets it across to Nerwinski, who's come way forward to Venuto. Back to Nerwinski. Sends it in. Senior. Senior's... He's playing target man. He's just not big enough to be a lone target man. We couldn't bring Bear off of loan in time. Timoteo... Oh, he gets sandwiched there. The Malachi crunch on the outside. Slatkovic's cross is deflected. Daniels sends it across to Tibert. He's going to shoot that. Not a great shot, though. Why did he switch to his left foot to shoot that? He should have... I mean, he is not left-footed. Maybe he is. Very strong on his left foot. All right, Tibert sends it in. Dunn can't win the header. Venuto fires one. Can we give the boys an early concentrate? Will that be good or bad? Concentrate? Concentrate? No, they're not even listening at this point in the game. Nerwinski with a throw-in near side. It's been all Vancouver so far. Big foul. Slatkovic will take the penalty. That's right. They won't expect it. They're like, why is this 19-year-old fullback stepping up to take the penalty? I don't understand. Is he the team mascot? What's happening? No, he's tricky. He's a penalty-taking whiz kid. 4th goal of the season. Probably all 4 on penalties. I'm pretty sure. There we go. Here's from the TV angle. Just slots it home. Nice shot. All right. 2-0. Very interesting. This is intriguing. I didn't expect this to happen. I knew that Canada at some point hosted the World Club Championship, but I didn't expect our team to make it in. I think it's just the fluke that Toronto won the Champions League, so they got a spot all by themselves. They didn't need any charity like we did. So here we go. Booms it out. Zlatkovic wins the header to Daniels, the roaming playmaker. Long may he roam. Timoteo, can he get across through? He does. Venuto on the back post. Easy goal. Great cross that time. Outstanding. We'll really put the hurt on these guys. Now, if I remember the schedule correctly, we got another game, like the next round is like 4 days from now, so maybe we should have like played a rotated squad, but I didn't really know what to expect here. Venuto. So I think at the very least at halftime, who do we take out? Take out Venuto and Tibert, our two old guys. Tibert is complacent. Senior is complacent. Schmidt Schoen with, some fitness problems. He might have to be the third guy we take out. Do we have any other defensive midfielders? That's a good question. I don't think we do. Timoteo. Try another early cross, perhaps? No, he's going to dive through the defense. Gets it for Schmidt Schoen with an easy goal. Okay. So, it's a bit of overkill against this New Zealand team to go all out. We've fired all of our guns against these guys, and they, yeah, okay, 4-0. 4-0. We're taking this competition seriously, apparently. Maybe too seriously. If we don't have any other defensive midfielders, then we might have to drop back to a 4-4-2. Let's look at tactics here. Cabrera, Hakkinen could play defensive midfielder for Tibert. What happens if we switch to the 4-4-2? Okay. So, I mean, those are the two guys we kind of want to take out, right? Tibert and Venuto. So we could bring Pantaleone in for Tibert. And where's our dude? Where's the dude? There he is, Mike Ross. Bring him in for Venuto. Schmidt Schoen, what are you interested in playing, my dude? Nothing. Mazzala, I guess. This is best position. Inverted winger on attack for Mike Ross. Watch these guys do like a little dipsy-do out here. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's just go. Does it matter? Probably not. We're up 4-0. Very pleased. I should have said don't get complacent, because that's really what we're fighting against here. Okay, so we've switched up on them. Going to the 4-4-2. They're apparently vulnerable against the 4-4-2, but they're also good against the 4-4-2. There's a big foul from Manuel. Nothing comes of that. We could probably drop it down to key highlights. We don't need to continue the destruction of Team Wellington. Looks like they're holding their shape when they regain possession. Jaguar, was that a save or was that off the crossbar? I couldn't tell. Looks like they've changed to play with more caution. Here they go on the counterattack. Sinclair rushing forward. Not a great pass to Rogerson. Gets it out wide to Gully. Jaguar wins the header. Gets it to Senior, and there ends the attack. All right. Schmidt Schoen, free kick. Sends it in. Rogerson, uh-oh. Oh, he almost headed that straight to Ross. Is Wellington going to get another counterattack? Nope, they're playing a little too cautious for that. Going to slow it down. We might have a mega highlight, though. Bevan through the defense. Watson to Rogerson. Not happy about that. Not happy one bit. Watson to Rogerson. Just takes it. I mean, that's a great shot. Top shelf. Okay, they got one back pretty early, 55 minutes in. May have taken them a little bit not seriously enough here. Set piece counterattack. That's kind of, you can expect to get a few goals that way against you. Got more European qualification going on in the background. I think it's Norway and Sweden. I saw a tweet from somebody saying they're tired of international soccer, international football. But you know what? Give me more of it. I can't get enough of international soccer. I mean, I still am not 100% sure what they're qualifying for. I assume it's like World Cup qualification. I don't know why you'd have national teams qualifying for anything else. But who knows? Now, it's too early for World Cup qualifying. Is it like some sort of European Championship qualifying? Anyway, somebody will tell me like a month from now when this video comes out. New Zealand, Wellington. Okay, get out of here. They nearly scored again in the 86th minute. Trying to make it look respectable. Here's Senior getting forward. And he's going to get a corner out of that. Is there anybody we need to sub out? Shamit Shom, we can bring in Terry Rosalind. And he also does not play Mazzala. He plays just central mid. And then we can change Ross back to a regular old winger. Put him on support. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Why am I making changes at this point in my life? I have no idea, but let's do it anyway. 3 minutes of extra time coming up. It's fine. All right. 2 minutes to go. Turnover at midfield. Zlatkovic with another sloppy throw-in from the sideline. There's a big turnover. There's Daniels, the youngster, playing some defense. Still a minute and a half to go, so something could happen here. We're playing it, playing it a bit cautious. There we go. Zlatkovic is just going to bomb it ahead. Lowry, Pantaleone can't get there. Okay. Closing in on a minute to go in extra time. Dunn wins one at midfield, getting very aggressive. Ross going to take it. He is tackled. This New Zealand team is starting to get physical. Rogerson on the break. Yeah, not so much there. Not so much. Here we go. A minute to go. See if we can close this out. Move on to the next round. Rosenlund again at midfield, playing well. And we got to get some more playing time for him this year. He had some growth. And anytime I see a young player get some growth, I want to see how far it can go. I want to see if he can continue to improve and start, keep adding those star ratings. Okay, final 10 seconds. Zlatkovic eyeing the throw-in. Another terrible throw-in, but Daniels gets it. Pantaleone doesn't even try for that one. Kind of a failed experiment, Pantaleone. We're going to have to figure out something to do with that guy. But yeah, full time. Okay. Let's see. Timoteo with the player of the match. 2 goals, 9.1 rating. We'll definitely take that. Very good. I don't know what happened in the second half. Disappointing. Get out of here. We're not going to sugarcoat it. I mean, I know what happened in the second half. We changed formations to the 4-4-2. It's a good thing we didn't play that, even though that's the only thing their scouting report mentioned. So I guess I guess scouting reports aren't all they're cracked up to be. Vancouver win the Club World Championship playoff. Look at that. Our reputation is up to 4. Or is that the Club Championship reputation? What's our reputation? Hello. Club. Reputation? 3. Okay. That must be the championship's reputation, not our reputation. I was like, we're up to 4 stars. Boys, we've made it. We're big time. But no. That's the competition. Anyway, yeah. We're looking to continue our credible progress. Indeed. Indeed we are. Timoteo. Yes. Stellar. Okay, so let's get back to this here competition. World Championships. Matches and results. They still haven't scheduled the next round, so we don't know when it's going to happen. Well, I think I know when it's going to happen. Quarterfinal in 3 days. They're being really sort of loose with this whole scheduling thing. Stages. All right, can we click on these guys? We can finally click on these guys. ES Sahel. They do not have a ton of players. Tunisian, it looks like. So, yeah, they are probably the African winner. African Cup winners. Great training facilities, okay finances, great youth facilities. African Confederations Cup. Looks like they run a 4-4-2. We don't know much about them. Their team is very small. Do we know? No, we don't really know much about these guys at all. Values, not so high, so we could probably beat these guys. I'm not going to go easy on them just because New Zealand, we crushed them. We're going to go all out on these guys as well. So we'll come back for that next episode. And then maybe Liverpool. That will be fun. So until then, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.